let's get into it. First game we're going to recap is the Thursday nighter. We've got Panthers. We've got, let's come to one side. There we go. That's a little better, I think. Panthers and Bears. Bears win a barn burner, 16-13. This game definitely fit in on Thursday because it didn't fit on Sunday. There were a lot of good games in the late window, but
yes, there were.
not a lot to see here. Both quarterbacks were terrible. 10 points for Bryce Young, 8 points for Tyson Bagent. I'll run through the rest of them here. Chuba Hubbard, he had 23 yards, no touchdown. Miles Sanders, negative 5 yards on 2 carries. Deonta Foreman was good. He had 21 carries for 80 yards and a touchdown. Roshan was all right. He had 18 yards, but he added in 4 catches for 14 yards. The receivers were also not great. Thielen had 6 for 42. DJ Moore had 5 for 58. So both had 10 or 11 points. No other receiver was useful. Cole Kmet was all right. He had 5 catches for 45 yards for 12 points. Tommy Tremble had 3 for 16. Cairo Santo was good, 12 points. Pinheiro was not so great, 6 points. He broke my streak. I was 7 for 8 this week in my Crossing the Streams article. 4 for 4 on defense, and Pinheiro was my lone miss at kicker. Both of these scored over 8 points, which was my threshold. So I had the Bears and the Panthers, which were both decent streamers at 10 and 8.5. What are your takeaways from this one?
What an ugly game. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. There's only 1 touchdown. So that's really how Deonta Foreman got home. If he doesn't get that touchdown, he's leading at 10 points, and just across the board, it's just ugly. It's just, there was no offense. These quarterbacks couldn't really do much. I was a little surprised Bryce Young struggled as much as he did, but you saw the effect it had on the offense. Just Miles Sanders looks like one of the biggest busts this year for redraft.
Oh, it's insane.
And then, like, on the flip side, it's just, I got him. At least Thielen had 10 targets, but I'm not confident in these teams moving forward. It's just,
like, I think gross, if you started Kmet or Foreman, you're happy with what you got.
Yeah.
DJ Moore and Thielen, you're not happy, but it didn't kill you. You're just, I think anyone else pretty much kills you. The defense and the kicker on the Bears side weren't terrible. They did all right, but this is a game where if you didn't start anyone Thursday, you probably woke up Friday and were like, oh, I'm happy with that result. You know, one of those games where it's like you hope your opponent had 4 players in the game and totaled 9 points. So
right. They're just really going in on Thursday, the risk. And sometimes that happens in just these offenses. Like, I mean, it's Tyson Bagent, right? Like, he's not that good of a quarterback. Bryce Young's still a rookie figuring it out. So going up against defenses that are improved. So we kind of thought this might happen. It was a very low over-under. And it just, that's how it went. You just watch this game like, oh, gosh, we have to watch this entire game. It's like, yeah.
It's a crappy game on Thursday. I don't necessarily need this crappy, but there's nothing worse than going into Sunday morning and your opponent's only played 2 players and you're down 70 points already. It's like, well, my week is dead on Thursday. I prefer to not have anyone or have no real big swings on Thursday night. That's the worst feeling, just going in and knowing you're just going to have a fucking nightmare of a week. But so both quarterbacks were terrible. Yeah.
DJ Moore a couple weeks ago when he put up like 50 burger. They're like, okay, yeah, this sucks.
Yeah. Yep. I think I had, was that last year where it was it was on Chicago though. It was DJ.
Yeah, no, he did it like I'm thinking catches and
I'm getting it mixed up. It wasn't DJ Moore that I'm thinking of last year. It was Justin Fields, where I had Fields on a Thursday game and he put up 52 or something. And I think it was Bears, Bengals, and Mixon and Fields both put up 50 plus, and I had them both, and I was up 104 or something after Thursday night, and it was fucking incredible.
That's wild. That's absolutely
wild.
It
is. So let's not do that again.